Hi, Tasha Rose of Ethical Mothering. I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm really uncomfortable and really bored because I'm so uncomfortable that I can't really do much of anything right now. So I'm super bored and I've knit and I've done so many different things sitting, and I'm tired of sitting, and I get so annoyed with sitting because I never do. But we're getting to the end here, so whatever. I guess that's just the way it is. But I am in my room, and I've got the children downstairs watching Pocoyo while I do this video. And I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update. We've had a few days of lots of intermittent length and whatnot of contractions. So like, really hard contractions for a few hours at a time and then nothing, how it goes at the end of pregnancy. Let's see, 38 weeks and, well, we'll be 39 weeks on Thursday. It's Tuesday today. So 38 weeks and 5 days today. And this is where baby will be born, is right here in this room. Probably about where I'm sitting, in fact. So I'll just point out some stuff here for you guys. This bin back here in my nightstand, that has got everything in it that I'll use for the birth. The Chucks pads, the plastic sheeting, the everything. Like everything is in that little bin. And then up here I've got just a little basket that has got newborn diapers, because I don't use my cloth right away because I don't want to get it ruined with all that black tarry meconium poo. And also after birth women's underwear, I guess, the disposable kind of underwear, and some receiving blankets for cleaning baby off and whatnot after baby's born. And let's see, so this is my side of the bed, obviously. And then I've got some vitamins and stuff in my water bottle, and then all my books and, chair and stuff. But last time I gave birth, it was over here. It was on this side. So it'll be, and I've decided I'm not going to set up anything over there because I've got my chair there now, and I've got the bassinet here and my yoga ball that I sit on fairly often, so as to bounce open my cervix, So this is where we give birth, is just here in our room, and there's no fuss about it. I was really hoping it would happen last night, just because I'm really tired and I've got pain. I had this funny pain in my groin. I thought maybe it might be a hernia, but I don't have any bulging or anything, so I'm pretty, and no pain since then either, so I don't think it's a hernia or anything. It was just the middle of the night. I was laying on my right side, and I went to turn onto my left side, and that's when it hit, and it hurt so bad. It was right in my groin. And then since then I have had a little bit of a pain in my upper thigh, and I think that it has to do with I get mild varicose veins when I'm pregnant, and I think it might have to do with that, because my varicose vein on my left leg has been a little bit warm in the past few days, and I haven't had any problems this pregnancy, so it's been interesting, but it hurts up in my upper thigh, so I imagine that that's what it is. But I'm keeping plenty stretched, and I'm not overexerting myself because I can't. I really just don't have the energy to even try to overexert myself right now. Sleeping quite a lot. I'm so tired and sleeping a lot, but I'm also waking a lot in my sleep. I think I probably woke up about 8 times last night just to get up and go to the bathroom, because water just goes right through me right now. I'm thirsty constantly. I'm not testing for gestational diabetes. I just use a pee stick, which again is in this bin right here. I've got a whole thing of urine strips, and a canister of urine strips. In fact, I just used one And the things I look for are glucose. I look at my leukocytes, and I look at proteins in my urine. Did I say glucose? Glucose. And so far, I mean, I've not had any sugars in my blood. I've had only trace proteins now and then, but nothing. Right now it's negative. And I do have a little uptick in my leukocytes, so white blood cells. And I think it's because I've got a little bit of a stuffy congestion. I have, if you followed my Instagram, I have a little issue of tinnitus, and I've never had tinnitus before, so it really threw me off. I don't usually get ringing in the ears. I don't usually get anything to do with pressure changes, with the exception of when I've got some sinus congestion. But this came on before the sinus congestion, and the sinus, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my sinus is pretty plugged up right now. And it's really because the weather is shifting. It's like 45 degrees outside. The snow is melting. So there's lots of, you know, moisture in the air. There's lots of mold spores that are starting to wake up outside. And that's giving me a little bit of congestion. So I think that that's where the white blood cells is coming from. But it's only trace, so I'm not really that worried about it. I'll just ramp up on some vitamin C. Blood pressure has been pretty good. I'm still, you know, within normal ranges, nothing high or anything. Baby sounds good. The last fetal heart tones that I did was right around 140. Head down. Head is definitely down. Head is definitely down. We've done some cervical checks. I can't reach myself, but I have a husband who I've trained to feel my cervix. And, it's about 3 to 4 centimeters open, so that's good anytime now. It's just going to take some bouncing on that ball, I think. I think that's what I have to do now the next few nights, and just stick to it, because I really am excited for this baby to be born. I'm not trying to rush anything, but I know that the measures that I can take that will naturally speed things along. I am using evening primrose oil, so I take a few evening primrose oil every day internally, and then we do poke one open and it gets squirted up into my cervix, so that helps with the prostaglandin, similar to what sex will do for, not to get too graphic or anything, but what sex will do for getting a baby out. So, I mean, that's what got the baby in there, right? So you could get the baby out that way too. But feeling pretty good generally. I mean, my back is feeling really great. So that's really good. I haven't gone to go see my chiropractor because the roads have been so bumpy with the snow and the ice and everything. And I don't think I am going to go see him again now before the baby's born. I think I'm going to call him and let him know that too, so he doesn't think I just dropped off the face of the planet. But I did call the other day, and I rescheduled an appointment, and then I ended up canceling my rescheduled appointment because I was just way too uncomfortable to even sit in the car. I'm super uncomfortable sitting at the dining room table now, which is what happens when a baby is basically in your crotch. It's really not comfortable. There's no comfortable way to sit. There's no comfortable way to lay down. There's no comfortable way to do really anything except for lay in the bathtub. I can lay in the bathtub. And I'm going to tell you guys something that is real. And I think that every pregnant woman will tell you this. It's so hard to go pee when you're pregnant. And I'm going to tell you right now, the best place to go pee when you're this pregnant is right before you're going to get out of the bathtub. And that's no lie. And you can think that's as gross as you want to think, but I don't even care. But it's because the weight gets taken off of you, and your bladder can empty fully. I mean, you can't, that's why pregnant women go to the bathroom so much when they're this gravid, is because there's so much pressure on your bladder that you can't ever empty it thoroughly. But there's something about that laying back and having that weight lifted up that allows it to happen. And you almost can't help it. Like, it's just like, oh, well, I guess I'm peeing. And then you shower off and you get out of the bathtub. It's really not that big of a deal. So let's see what else is going on. I bottled my motherwort that I wildcrafted myself this past summer. I have prunes at the ready. I have motherboard at the ready. I have cohosh at the ready should I decide I need to use them. I haven't used them yet. I usually do by now, and I haven't. So there's that. I have to buy white yarn because I need to start knitting for the baby's baptismal gown. Let me show you what I did here. I've got this blanket. This is a little swaddle blanket. So this little swaddle blanket is finished, and it's got a little pocket here to tuck baby into. And then this is like after you've swaddled baby in a receiving blanket, and then you can bloop. And I might try to hood this a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But I've got that. I've done that. I've knitted so many things in the past week, just waiting. I'm at that really bored part of waiting, and waiting is the hardest part at the end. I think that the last month of pregnancy is the hardest, and not because it's physically difficult. It is physically difficult, but I think that the last month is the hardest because you're so excited and you're so ready, and it's like, especially when you are the home birth or the natural birth, waiting for spontaneous birth type like myself, it's like, okay, well, when is it going to happen? Are these contractions and like menstrual type cramps I'm getting in my back and my hips, are these really going to fruit my baby, or is this just going to get my hopes up? You know, and it happens for every woman. It's really, it can be frustrating. And it's super exhausting, and especially when you've got a whole household to keep up with, it's really difficult. But it's so worth it, and I'm really excited to meet this baby and smell it. I mean, I can basically smell the birth already, and I love it. It's odd, but it is one of my favorite smells in the world, is the smell of birth. My own birth specifically. I've attended some births before that were smelly, But I think it's just, you know, I think any woman would feel that way about their own birth versus somebody else's birth. It's like, oh, that smells really bad. But your own birth, you're like, oh, my baby smells like amniotic fluid and it's amazing, you know. It's really funny. Everything's getting clean constantly. I think we vacuumed this upstairs like every day this week so far because I'm like, let's vacuum everything. The bathroom gets cleaned every day. Everything is getting cleaned every day because I'm just like needing everything clean every day. I can't do all of it myself though, so there are, of course, children who are doing some of the work too. Travis has done a few things that I just wanted to get out of the way before baby has come. And now we've got spring weather, and we're supposed to have 60 degrees this weekend, and you know, it's gonna be a good time. Good time for a baby to be born. And we're gonna go, Travis and I, provided baby's not born yet, we're gonna go see Patrick Madrid on Friday up in Little Canada, and that's gonna be really exciting. So that's something to look forward to kind of detract from the waiting for baby. So that's it. That's my pregnancy update. We're almost 39 weeks at the end of the game. And I can guarantee you baby will come out and I'll be like, let's do this again, you know, but it'll be a little bit, you know, before we decide on another one. So, God willing, it'll happen though. And then the Easter season's coming up. I do want to tell you guys that for those of you who've helped grow my channel to where it's at right now, thank you so much. We're going to be taking a shift in the channel after Easter. Some big things are happening for our family this Easter, and we want to be able to share those with you, and we're going to kind of shift the focus of our channel, of this channel, and my husband is going to be included in this, and the children, as they desire to be, will be included in this, and it's going to be a real big thing, and I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you guys will stick around. If you're new to this channel, please like this video and subscribe. Particularly, you know, I'll be really open with you. The target audience is Christians and Catholics, and particularly people who were away from the church and have come back. So reverts and then converts as well, because my husband is converting. That's part of the big excitement at Easter Vigil this year is his conversion. So, yeah, like the channel, subscribe, and as soon as we have baby information, we will let people know via our various social media, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.